All right, guys, Jack Spirko here with a little bit of a brand new type of thing today. I am going to be making my take on Scotch eggs, and I say my take when it's actually the first time I ever did it. Scotch eggs are made with ground beef and a full-size chicken egg that's hard-boiled and the beef's wrapped around, and then they're rolled in flour and breadcrumbs and fried up. They're pretty good. I want to try it using Quail's egg, so make a nice little one, and instead of using beef, I want to use sausage. I already pre-rolled them because when you do this with sausage, you just get like skunky hands, and I'm here alone today making this before the show. So I pre-rolled everything, left a couple hard-boiled eggs to show you kind of how big the eggs are versus the balls. And they do have a little bit of a tearing on them. These were picked today, and I boiled them this morning. I didn't want to unpackage any of our eggs for our customers, so I used fresh eggs. When you're doing hard-boiled eggs of any kind, waiting a couple weeks before you boil them will generally get you a better, cleaner peel. So again, I'm not going to roll these, and you can see how sticky they are, but it was a little complicated to get them in there and nice. And the way I ended up doing was making like a little pancake, setting it down on the cutting board, put the egg on that pancake, made another pancake over the top, and then kind of forming it, and then taking the excess off. So use too much and then trim it down. We'll just set these. And the reason I'm doing this is I got to do this anyway. I got to eat, and I wanted to try this for a while. And the other reason is some of you complained yesterday when I made the sausage, there was no money shot. There was no shot in the skillet of what it actually looks like. So we're going to do that here together now. I'm going to wash up. I probably will shoot this in two parts, cut away and come back, because that's going to have to fry for quite a while to fry something that's that thick. But I'll get this going, and when it's ready to turn, I'll be back, and I'll just splice all the videos together with the YouTube editor. For those of you that don't know that do videos like this using your phone, if you go to youtube.com/editor, you can do all kinds of real simple editing right on YouTube to piece videos together and things like that. Be back with you tomorrow. All right, guys, so let one side start to brown, and I wanted to really have you see this because your Jimmy Dean sausage does not look like that when you fry it. This is why I make homemade sausage. This is why I refuse to buy sausage in the store anymore. Because you see how that's like crispy brown. It almost looks like I put some kind of flour coating or something like that on it. It's got that just beautiful crisp coating going on there. And that's, like I said yesterday when I was making this, that is simply because there's not a whole bunch of water and solution in there to put fake weight into it. It's pork and pork fat and the seasonings that we added to it. So that's looking pretty good. I don't want to burn it, I'm going to bring the heat down, and I'm going to cover it to help it cook through because they are pretty thick, and I don't want to over brown it. And I'll probably have to put it on the edge to brown it all the way around and make it really good, but we'll be back with more in just a bit. You won't have to wait any time at all. So we're continuing to cook them. Got them up on their edge now. A little balancing act there. That one fell over. And I'm just trying to make sure I cook them all the way through. I think if I was doing a lot of these, like for a breakfast thing or some kind of function or whatever, I would probably just brown them on the sides and then finish them in the oven 350 for probably 10-15 minutes would be perfect. While they're finishing up, though, I wanted to kind of show you something. There were two there. There's only one now. You can guess where the other one went. I'm kind of hungry watching this food cook, but that's what a hard-boiled quail egg looks like when you split it lengthwise. And definitely use a sharp knife because you can crush them pretty easy if you don't. But imagine, like, I don't know, 6 of those sitting on top of a salad of, like, baby microgreens or something like that. Baby greens and microgreens. It looks pretty cool. One, little sesame seeds and a little drizzle. Quail eggs are fun. You can do a lot with them, and they're nutritional powerhouses. I'm going to eat those, and I'll be back, and we'll get these out of the pan and give them a rest and cut into them and see what they look like. All right, so I've had a couple minutes to rest. Always let hot meat rest before you cut it, even sausage. Again, I want to just, before I even cut into this, I want you to just get a gander at the way that crisps and browns up. And this is, I'd like to tell you this is amazing pastured pork or something like that. This is general pork, just ground pork, because this is what I could get to do the video for you guys with. And it just comes out absolutely fantastic. You try to get that on, your store-bought sausage, and what you get is like that everywhere, just black. It goes from that to that like overnight, and there's no real crispness to it. So let's cut into one of these. I don't know which way the egg's going, but we're going to find out and just see what the inside looks like. I kind of cut through the yolk there. Should have hit that knife with the steel first, but look at that. That looks good. The real test, though, is how does it taste? The answer's fantastic. I would like to be able to get a little thinner with the sausage, but it is very sticky, and it takes a bit of work. I think it'd make an awesome presentation, though, for friends coming over for a special breakfast or something, and it just tastes good. I've got another idea using this sausage and quail eggs. It's a little more simple. I'll catch up with you on that one with my breakfast tomorrow.